Are you one of those people that have gone out to a nice restaurant for dinner and you or another member at your table picks up the wine menu, but you don't really know what to order or how to order wine? Maybe you're not sure what to do when the waiter or waitress brings the bottle to your table. Many people don't know the proper etiquette in wine presentation or are embarrassed to ask. In this speech, I'm going to explain how to order a bottle of wine at a restaurant and what you need to know about the wine presentation ritual to feel confident ordering a bottle the next time you or your friends go out for a nice dinner. First, let's talk about ordering wine. Most restaurants have wine menus that categorize wine into red wines and white wines. There might be some blushes or some Chardonnays added to the menu as well, but we're going to focus on the red wines and the white wines. Many people like to pair their wine with the type of entree they're ordering. Oz Clarke is an author of Introducing Wine, a complete guide for the modern wine drinker. He states that wine affects the flavor of food, and food affects the flavor of wine. When the fundamental characteristics of the wine and the food are in harmony, the wine and the food should sing out. In general, red wines like Sauvignons and Merlots go very well with beef entrees, and white wines such as Chardonnays and Moscatos pair well with fish and poultry entrees. So choose your wine and your entree together. A restaurant with a good menu will also include a description of the flavors in each wine. If you have any questions, ask your waiter or waitress. They may even be able to recommend the most popular wines ordered, or you can ask which wine the chef recommends. If they're good at their job, they'll be able to answer any questions that you have. Remember when selecting your wine that just because one bottle may be more expensive than another, it doesn't mean that it's better. Wine tasting is all about personal preference. So now that you've selected your bottle of wine, I'm going to tell you the proper way to receive it. Most upscale restaurants will have an ice bucket that is brought to you at the height of your table, or they'll put it on your table. In it will be a bottle of wine you ordered, wrapped in a napkin, and sitting in an ice bucket to keep it cool. The waiter or waitress will show you the bottle of wine first. This is to ensure that the bottle that you ordered matches the type of wine from the menu that you ordered. Next, they'll open the bottle and either hand you the cork or place it beside you. Now, some people think the reason for this is so that you can sniff the cork. But Karen McNeil from CookingLight.com says, nobody's sure how this practice even began. There's absolutely nothing you can tell from sniffing the cork. The actual purpose for receiving the cork is to ensure the bottle has not been tampered with and that the name on the cork matches the label on the bottle. Another reason is to make sure that the cork is in good condition and not dry. Next, the waiter or waitress will pour a small amount of wine and wait for you to smell and taste it before leaving your table. Swirl the wine in your glass to release the aromas. Oz Clarke also says, stick your nose right into the glass and inhale steadily and gently as if you were smelling a flower. This is the first impression and will let you know what to expect from your first sip and alert you to the freshness. Sip the wine and roll it around your mouth while breathing over it to get the full flavor. The process of smelling and tasting is to make sure that the wine is fresh. Some wine is stored for many years, and you could encounter a bad bottle. It could have some kind of defect or sour taste because air has leaked into the bottle. In this case, you might want to send your bottle of wine back, but a reputable restaurant with any knowledge of wine will gladly take back any defective bottle at no cost to you. Once you have acknowledged that your bottle is acceptable, the waiter or the waitress will pour the wine into all of your party's glasses and then fill up your own. Ordering a bottle of wine at a restaurant can be a nice touch to a romantic or fun-filled evening with family or friends. Having wine is all about the experience. It's a social event and can bring up some interesting conversation and a unique atmosphere that leads people to feel like they've splurged a little for an elegant evening out. I hope that you feel more comfortable ordering wine if the occasion arises. Next, enjoy your glass of wine, and I hope you feel a little bit more confident. Thank you for listening.